Everybody wants to be a master. Everybody wants to show their skills. Everyone wants to get there faster. Make the way to the top of the hills. What's up, guys? It is I, the real Ren Chavez, for a Pokemon update sales data video. It's been a little while. I'm sorry. It's been very, very crazy for those who've been following my videos. Very, very nuts. But Patreon down below for everything I'm about to go over, in case you like it. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Comments are good for the YouTube algorithm. Smash that like button, please. Neogenesis. We have a Shining Raichu, first edition PSA 9, sold for $12.75. I think that might be a little undervalued. Dark Donphin. Actually, no, let me go over Shining Mewtwo real quick. Shining Mewtwo, first edition PSA 10, sold for $5,000. I have one of those. I'm at the point now where I would not sell. I would not sell that. If someone offered me $6,000, would not sell. Even though I only paid, I got it in a trade, but it's very special to me. And that's not to say that that's the first Mewtwo. We have the first Mewtwo in base set. We have Rocket's Mewtwo in Gym Challenge, which is really great. A lot more history with Rocket's Mewtwo than there is with Shining Mewtwo, but Shining Mewtwo is just super, super rare, so that's why. Dark Donphin. First edition PSA 10, sold for $420. Now, lately in these videos, I've been having people say, hey, if you had an extra $500 to $800, what would you spend it on? Okay, I would just get 2 Dark Donphins. Oh my, this card is so stupid undervalued. I wish I had more money. There's one right now for $830. I just might buy it. I don't have the money. If it's still there in 2 weeks, I will buy it because that is so stupid undervalued. Not only is it the first Donphin, it's the first appearance of Donphin, but it's a Dark Donphin, and you have this. It's a holo. It's a first edition holo, the last first edition that we will get for this card, because they stopped doing it after Neogenesis. This is the last set. It's a historic set, and Donphin's a beast. Not only is the artwork beautiful and the holo beautiful, but Donphin's just looking at you like, I will heck you up. I will earthquake all you mother flappers. Now, I do have a special place in my heart, not really for the card, but because it was one of the best ground types in Generation 2. Now, you can play this a couple of different ways. In Generation 2, it's either only in gold or it's only in silver. I think it's only in silver. And in Generation 2, obviously breeding was a thing. This way, you didn't have to just say, oh, you know what, I'm going to teach my Earthquake to this one, and that's it, because I can't use it anymore. You can breed in Earth. This was so absolutely fantastic, because now TMs, they're not just a one-and-done thing. You can put it into your Nidoking, have your Nidoking breed with a female Donphin. That Nidoking's Earthquake will go into Donphin. It will come out of the egg knowing Earthquake. That is one of the best Pokemon, the best moves. Its attack and defense is phenomenal. Everything else is kind of meh, but oh my god, you don't need anything else. Donphin on your team with that stab Earthquake, and in Generation 2 it comes out of the egg at level 5, but if you play Heart Gold and Soul Silver, it comes out of the egg at level 1, knowing Earthquake. That Donphin was level 1, Earthquaking Rattatas at level 12, because again, I hatched it right outside of the daycare center. Taking on Pokemon level 12. Level 12, because I had that stab Earthquake move. That is ridiculous. Why I love Donphin so much, why I love this is because you could be 6 Pokemon to 1. You could be down to your last Pokemon. It could be Donphin, and that's it. That's fine. Donphin on your team. You will not lose. Let's say I have a Grass or Water Pokemon. No, that is just... That's a crazy good Pokemon. That is a crazy, stupid, rare card. There's only 57 PSA 10 copies in the pop report. And it's not like Snorlax from Jungle, where there's 40, 50 something, and then there's 400 PSA 9s, or 600 PSA 9s. No, there's 57 PSA 10 copies, and there's only 92 PSA 9 copies. That is beyond stupid rare, in my opinion. I know I just spent 3 minutes talking about Donphin, but good reason for that. Very good reason. Gold Stars. We have a Charizard Gold Star, PSA 9, so for $5,400. Alakazam, PSA 9, so for $880. Mew, PSA 10, so for $1,450. And a Jolteon, PSA 9, so for $785. Again, those are Gold Stars. And Gym Challenge. We did have a Gym Challenge pack, sold for $450, first edition. Then we had Rocket Zapdos, first edition PSA 8, sold for 206. Sabrina's Gengar, first edition PSA 10, sold for 489. These are all first edition. Misty's Golduck, PSA 9, sold for 248. Koga's Ditto, PSA 10 for 545. I think that's a record price point. Or I think one sold for 600 recently. I don't know. Brock's Ninetales, PSA 9, sold for 210. Erica's Venusaur, raw copy, sold for 239. Probably brought him 7 or an 8. Giovanni, PSA 9, sold for 143. Blaine's Charizard, PSA 9, sold for 1875. I think anything under $2,000 for that PSA 9 is very, very good. Whoever gets that, fantastic. Sabrina's Alakazam, PSA 9, sold for 325. Yeah, that 10 is stupid undervalued. Sabrina's Alakazam, it's like 140 PSA 10 copies. I have 2 of them right now. I had 3, but that last one sold for $750. It is so undervalued. I do not want to sell. I still have to, but again, crazy undervalued. Another Blaine's Charizard. This was a raw copy, sold for $512. Probably would have been like a PSA 6, maybe 5. I don't know. We had a 4 sold for like $500 the other day. It wasn't an actual 4. It just had so many dents. And PSA is just very, very harsh with them. Rocket set. We had 2 Dark Charizards, PSA 9. One sold for $12.25. The other sold for $11.29 or $11.20. Same difference. Dark Vileplume, PSA 9, sold for $2.18. Dark Blastoise, we have 2 of these. One sold for $7.35. One sold for $6.80. And then a Dark Magneton, PSA 9, sold for $2.60. That I think is undervalued as well, because the PSA 10 is just insanely rare, insanely hard to grade, and there's beautiful holo on it. So, Neogenesis. We have a Lugia, PSA 6, sold for $832. We had a 7, sold for $1,100. I think both of those are undervalued. The 6, PSA 6 should not be under $1,000. Should not. 7 should probably be. Well, I have mine up for like $1,800, which I do not want to sell. I do not. I have to. And then we have a Pikachu, first edition PSA 9, so for $580. If I did not just have a 3-minute thing about Donphin, I would say, oh, Pikachu. Neogen, first edition PSA 9, $580. Yep, it's a great buy. Great buy. Jungle, Snorlax, speaking of which, first edition PSA 9, one sold for $611, the other sold for $660. These keep sliding down. They were selling well over $1,100 at one point. So whoever's getting these now, getting them at a huge discount. Good for you. Venomoth, PSA 10, sold for $710. Jolteon, PSA 9, sold for $352. Electrode, PSA 10, sold for $611. I think that's a little undervalued as well. You don't see a lot of sales of Electrode. Not that there's lack of demand for it, just people just don't sell. So it's kind of hard to find. Pidgeot, PSA 9, sold for $290. That's a great buy as well, because, again, first introduction of Pidgeot, you have a Pidgey and Pidgeotto in base set. Where's the Pidgeot? It's such a fan favorite just because Ash has it on his team. Had Pidgeotto for most of it, but did evolve in that one episode. Mr. Mime, PSA 9, sold for $207. Fossil set. Kabutops, PSA 10, sold for $885. I think that's a record price point. Raichu, PSA 9, sold for $315. Kabutops, PSA 8, sold for $169. Yeah, I think the Kabutops PSA 10 might be a little I think you're going to see, as these 7s and 8s start to sell, you'll see it there first, and then the 9s and 10s will go up after that. Haunter PSA 10 sold for $570. Yeah, I think that's undervalued as well. I mean, it's not the first appearance of Haunter. We had a Haunter in base set, but it's a holo Haunter. You have a holo Haunter and a holo Gengar in the same set. It's really, really cool. It's really... I don't think anything like that has happened since. I mean, you have a holo Clefairy in base set, and then a holo Clefable in Jungle, but in the same set, I don't think we have one of those. Yeah, even Houndour and Houndoom, I think, are different sets. Lapras PSA 9 sold for $405. Hypno PSA 9 sold for $188. Dragonite PSA 9 sold for $900. Nice. Base set. We have a Zapdos PSA 9 sold for $1,700. Blastoise PSA 9 sold for $7,100. Oh, it's incredible. Oh, it's so good. And an Arcanine PSA 9 sold for $2,042. Oh, I'm sorry. Arcanine PSA 9 sold for $242. Gym Heroes. We had Brock PSA 9 sold for $153. Erica's Clefable PSA 9 sold for $172. Rocket Scyther PSA 9 sold for $304. Blaine's Moltres PSA 9 sold for $656. That's a record price point. Blaine's Moltres is very, very good. Again, it's very, very rare. It's hard to grade. PSA 10s are few and far between, so PSA 9s, a lot of competition for. Neo Discovery, we had a Wobbuffet PSA 9s for 163. Hitmontop PSA 9s for 148. Historic card, love that card. Umbreon PSA 9s for 885. A couple of random ones here. From Neo Rev, we had a Houndoom first edition PSA 9, so for 810. Great artwork. And we had a sealed pack, in a Dragon Frontiers pack with Tyranitar artwork, sold for 365. I had a buddy of mine message me on Instagram, say, hey, I got this pack for like $100. I was like, what? He didn't sell that. He has his. He might sell. He might. I don't know. That is it for the YouTube update. Again, Donphin for the win. That get those cards. That is fantastic. I should have bought on PayPal credit. All right, I love you guys. Please comment, like, and subscribe. Meow, 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 meow.